guys, we're gonna do a three-part breath. This is one of the most basic yoga breath exercises, and it's really beneficial for everything, even when you're not doing anything. So we're gonna start seated. We're gonna do it seated today. Hands on your thighs. Let your eyes soften or close. Lulu's here helping me out. Just take a few rounds of breath. It's really natural. Don't change anything, just notice it. And then you're going to take your breath and you're going to bring it into your belly. And the way that I learned this years ago has been the way that it's stuck with me ever since then. So I like to envision a balloon in my belly. And so we're going to breathe into that balloon to fill it up and to empty it. And if it helps, you can bring your hand to your belly. You're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, fill up the balloon. And exhale, deflate the balloon. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You've got about 5 more like that. As you fill the balloon up in the belly, you're breathing forward, but you're also breathing down and you're breathing back into the sacrum. And as you exhale, the front of the belly drops in, but the pelvic floor lifts up because that's the diaphragm coming back up, and it's almost like the back pulls into your center as well. So rather than just breathing forward into the belly, start to breathe 3-dimensionally like a balloon would do. It would fill up in all directions, and then it would empty in all directions. It would fill in all directions, and it would empty in all directions. So take a few more rounds there, like that. And we're going to keep that belly balloon happening, but it's going to be a lot more subtle. And instead, we have a second balloon, and it's in our rib cage. It's in the middle of our torso. And for this one, I like to bring my hands to the sides of my ribs with my fingers pointing forward and my thumbs pointing back. And so we're going to inhale, fill up the middle balloon. And then exhale, empty that middle balloon. Inhale, fill. And exhale, empty. Inhale, fill. And exhale, empty. And I want you to keep going like that. And so as you're filling that rib cage, you're breathing widthwise into like the sides of the hands, that space between the thumb and the index finger. You're filling the fingertips, you're filling the thumbs, and then you're receding back in. So this rib cage is very rigid, but we can breathe it broad, inhaling, and then exhaling, drawing it back in, using those muscles to draw in. A couple more rounds here. Beautiful. Just take a pause. So now we have a belly breath. Now we have a rib cage breath. We're going to add the third part of the breath, which is the chest, the heart, into the collarbones, into the upper back. So these two stay, but we'll come back and visit them in a second. If you want, you can bring your hand to your heart. This is the easiest of the 3, I think, so it doesn't take quite as much awareness. You're going to breathe into your heart and exhale, let it soften. Inhale, expand. And exhale, soften. I want you to keep going like that. And so to develop this third part of the breath, this third balloon, we've got all directions still. We've got 360, not 365 days, but 360 direction. So breathing forward into the heart, breathing up into the armpits, and then breathing into the upper back. That's the inhale, and then the exhale, just everything recedes back down. You inhale, you feel the heart fill. You feel out into the sides, like the armpits, the upper back, between the shoulder blades. The collarbones rise up, and then you exhale back out. And as you do this, you might even start to feel the shoulder blades kind of spread and rise a little bit on the inhale, and then they soften and drop back in on the exhale. If you're not feeling all those things, it's okay. In due time, in due time. A few more rounds here. Really beautiful. All right, so the last piece is to put all three balloons together. So we breathe belly, we breathe ribs, we breathe heart in, and then we exhale heart, we exhale ribs, and we exhale belly. If it's helpful, you can bring your hands to any part of your body to help facilitate the awareness, but if you're good, you'll just go on your own. So let's start. Inhale belly, ribs, heart, exhale heart, ribs, empty from the belly. Inhale belly, ribs, heart, exhale heart, ribs, and belly. Inhale balloon 1, basin of the pelvis. Inhale 2, rib cage, back, front, side. Inhale 3, heart, shoulder blades, armpits, chest, throat. Exhale, throat, chest, armpits, upper back, rib cage all around, belly and low back, pelvic floor lifts up. Inhale, diaphragm descends, belly. Expand the belly. Expand the middle of the torso, rib cage. Expand the upper torso, shoulder blades, shoulders, collarbones, heart, throat. And then exhale, it recedes and there's a softening. There's a drawing in the ribs and the belly. Keep going like that. Envision. Inhale, fill the bottom balloon. Fill the middle balloon. Fill the upper balloon. Empty the top. Empty the middle. And empty the bottom. Inhale, fill belly, balloon. Inhale, middle rib cage balloon. Inhale, upper body balloon. Exhale, from the top balloon, empty it all the way. From the middle balloon, empty it all of the way. And then from the last balloon, empty it all the way. Keep going like that, and in your mind, see the 3 balloons, and then just allow the balloons to start to melt into one long balloon. So that you rise, you fill from the bottom, you fill into the middle, you fill into the top, and then from the top to the middle to the bottom. So the balloon starts to become one. So there's not any segmentation between the sections of the body. And then it starts to feel more like a wave. It's just like a wave of breath. You're filling and you're emptying. last round here. And then just allow your breath to come back to normal, as shallow or as full as it wants to be. Notice how it feels, if there's an ease to it, if it feels like maybe it's a little deeper naturally without having to do any work. And then notice how you feel. How's your mind? Do you feel calmer, quieter? And that is your 3-part breath. Lulu thanks you. I thank you.